What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, CamATL, and welcome back to another Prizepicks video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section and enter your name into the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. I really got to change my intro because it's really not just a Prizepicks video anymore. We got Prizepicks, Betr, Underdog, DraftKings Pick 6, Boom Fantasy, a whole bunch of shit over at Props Made Easy. For only $20 a month, by the way. Go join that. Let's go ahead and get straight into the tools, baby. Let's get straight to this work. Let's have another solid day, man. Yesterday was another overall solid day. The tools were spitting out some fire, so let's get straight back into it. All right, looking at NBA, first things first that I notice is the top value that we have available on the board is a minus 129 PME consensus odds. So with that in mind, I'm going to sort highest odds and see what other options we have. Now, this sticks out to me. I've been telling y'all, and this is a benefit that comes with this highest odds, is you're able to see some of these, you're able to sort by the highest odds and see if some of these sharp books are really high on a spot that just isn't reflected in the consensus at the moment. Because remember, the consensus takes a whole lot of sports books into mind when it comes to the consensus line, right? But what's important here is that this is by Pinnacle, which is a sharp book, which by sharp I mean a book that allows professional bettors to bet what they want. They don't limit professional bettors. Like, for example, on multiple sports books, I can only bet a quarter at the moment. So they purposely will limit you at a certain point. Pinnacle is one of the sites that won't do that. Pinnacle, Bet Online doesn't tend to do that a lot. Bovada. There's multiple different options, and they're all considered sharp books if that's the case. Pinnacle being one of them. Now, because we don't have anything crazy that's popping in as value, sorting by highest odds to kind of get an idea here is a good way to go, just to see where they're at. A minus 144 odds on the under 45.5 PRA on Jason Tatum on the 25th against the Pacers is a great value. Plus, the projection's 40.05, a minus 5.45. So the under on Jason Tatum's PRA of 45.5 would be a solid bet, even though you only get the minus 120 PME consensus odds, and that's normally what we're wanting to go off of because it takes a wide majority. The only reason I'm looking at this is because this is a sharp book in Pinnacle saying under at minus 144 odds, which is really solid. All right, and because we don't have any huge consensus odds is why I'm taking a look at this to get an idea here. Let's sort back by PME consensus and see. I mean, there's not a ton of value on the board, man. There's really not. You've got Al Horford at the top here, points assists, but that's not today. Let's talk about the 24th only. Karl Anthony Towns points assists would be the best value today. Points assists over 23.5 at minus 127 PME consensus odds, minus 135 over on Caesars, a 27.08 projection, a 3.58 projection differential. Solid spot for Cat right here, points assists over 23.5 for sure. But that's about it. I mean, as the day goes on, we'll have even better value pop in. But as of right now, for the sake of this video for Prizepicks, nothing too crazy. Let's check Underdog. Okay, so Underdog, we're seeing a little bit better here when it comes to today's game. Jaden Hardy points under 3.5 is minus 139 PME consensus odds. Almost a snipe play. Minus 140 and up would show right here in the snipe section. But minus 144 over on, this is Bet Online, right? Yeah, Bet Online. So as you can see, if you hover over it, it'll show the sportsbook, by the way, if you're ever curious what the name of that sportsbook is. But this is very interesting to me. Jaden Hardy points under 3.5, minus 139, almost a snipe play, minus 144 over on Bet Online, which is a sharpest book. Again, this is another book that doesn't limit professional bettors. 3.4 projection is minus 0.1. So Jaden Hardy points under 3.5 is interesting over here. Now, obviously, as I always say, Pinnacle having a huge line like this is always interesting to me. Miles Turner rebounds under 7.5 is minus 134 PME consensus. Minus 169 on the under 7.5 rebounds over on Pinnacle. A projection of 6.68, a minus 0.82. So not only is PME consensus odds have the minus on the minus 134 on the under, but Pinnacle has the minus 169, and to top it off, projection is 6.68, a minus 0.82 projection to where the line is at 7.5. So great spots there for Underdog. Let's check Betr Fantasy. Betr Fantasy has amazing value. Jaylen Brown made threes over 1.5 is minus 143 odds, minus 154 over on Pinnacle. Andrew Nembhard rebounds assists under 8.5 is minus 143, minus 148 over on FanDuel. Many options, man. Daniel Gafford rebounds over 5.5 is minus 134, but it gets over minus 140 over on Pinnacle. So some solid options there. Looking at Boom Fantasy, Daniel Gafford rebounds still. I mean, the minus 141 over on Pinnacle is definitely interesting to me. Taking a look at Dabble. Nothing too crazy, actually, for Dabble. DraftKings pick 6 always got the value. Kyle Anderson assists under 2.5. Karl Anthony Towns made threes under 2.5. Anthony Edwards rebounds under 6.5. Derek Lively, the second, rebounds under 7.5. Look at that. Like, if we hit the snipe, well, they're not showing on the snipe. I need to have the developer fix that. They should be showing in the snipe. All these minus 140s and up should be showing in the snipe. So from here all the way to the top should be in the snipe tool. But either way, they're in order and you see them here. But Lively, the second, rebounds under 7.5, minus 146. Kyrie Irving rebounds over 3.5. Like, so many value options at DraftKings pick 6. It tends to be like that a lot. Same thing with Hot Streak. Luka Doncic made threes under 3.5, minus 176. PME consensus odds. Big value there. Sleeper, huge value. Siakam turnovers over 1.5. Derek White assists over 4.5. Somebody sent me a multiple winning slips from Sleeper just last night. Vivid Picks got some good value with Aaron Neesmith, Jaden Hardy. Yeah, many options. We added Fliff, FanDuel, and Hard Rock. Fliff got crazy value spots, but obviously the amount you're going to win from that is not very high. FanDuel Sportsbook and Hard Rock Bet is on here. Miles Turner rebounds under 7.5 at minus 134 and minus 169 over on Pinnacle is always good. Let's move on. NBA first half. We have Anthony Edwards points under 14 at minus 1.5 and Kyrie Irving points under 12 at a minus 1.5. So unders on both the first halves there. NBA first quarter. The best option for the NBA first quarter would be Anthony Edwards under 7 points, 6.83 on other sportsbooks on minus 0.17. Taking a look at MLB, nothing too crazy popping in. Again, this is a situation where we don't have any like minus 140s or anything, but minus 135 is solid at the top. So CJ Abrams hits, runs, RBIs over 1.5 is interesting, all that. Just to take a look here, though, you sort by highest odds, you'll see Pinnacle is one of them at minus 146. So that definitely makes Christopher Sanchez in play for me. Minus 125 PME consensus odds. Nothing too crazy. But the minus 146 on Pinnacle, one of the sharpest books in the industry, is definitely interesting. And that's the benefit that having this highest odds option gives you. Because it lets you see smart books like Pinnacle, Bovada, Bet Online, and see kind of where they are when it comes to the odds comparative. So it's like, okay, yeah, consensus show minus 125, but this might be interesting here. Because look at those odds on the over at Pinnacle. So Christopher Sanchez outs over 16.5 there is interesting. And then CJ Abrams hits, runs, RBIs today over 1.5 is a good one. Let's take a look at Underdog. At Underdog, Justin Verlander walks over 1.5, minus 138 PME consensus. 142 is that line over on Caesars. Good spot there. If we sort by here, we do have the Christopher Sanchez play that's in play over here as well. Taking a look at better picks, we have Cody Bellinger batting strikeouts over 0.5, minus 142. It gets up to minus 145 on DraftKings. Cutter Crawford strikeouts under 5.5 at minus 141. That's minus 150 over on Bet Online. Justin Verlander earned runs under 2.5 at minus 139 PME consensus odds, minus 147 on Pinnacle. So, man, just so many ways to get this money out here. Look at this. Bailey Falter strikeouts over 3.5, minus 136, minus 149 on Pinnacle. George Kirby strikeouts over 5.5, minus 132 PME consensus, minus 147 on Pinnacle. A couple really good options. So, yeah, let's keep it moving because this video could take an hour if I go through every book that we have available at Props Made Easy. Just get Props Made Easy. It's only $20 a month. Have a ability to check all of this yourself. At the top for first inning runs, under on Kyle Harrison and Christian Scott. Under first inning runs allowed is the absolute best option. If you're going to go an over, it would be Verlander and Stripling's over. For WNBA, nothing too crazy. At the top of the list is Caitlin Clark's player rebounds under 5.5 at minus 127 odds. NHL, as always, I've just been skipping over NHL to be honest. Let's see if any of the other sportsbooks have anything for NHL. Anything sticks out anywhere else. No. Yeah, I mean, DraftKings Pick 6 always has great value. You know that. Let's move on. For tennis, we have Marketa Vondrousova. Player aces over 3. 3.5 on other sportsbooks, a 0.5 sportsbook differential there. Oh, that hasn't been updated in a while, though. We need to get that updated. For PGA, huge value on PGA. I just added a slip, actually, with this. Tony Finau, player birdies are better, under 3.5 at minus 175. Colin Morikawa, under 3.5 birdies are better at minus 165. So get those in. Great value there. For soccer, we have great value as well that's popping up here. We have the, there's a little bit of, hold on a second. Here we go. Kobe Mano, player passes attempted, over 30.5, 49.5 on other sports books. Okay, there's a sports book out there at 49.5. That's a 19 sportsbook differential. Jose Teixeira passes attempted, over 32.5 at a 17. Manuel Akanji, 79.5, 89.5 in other sportsbooks. So big value on soccer. Make sure the plus EV button is checked. For some reason, it looked like plus EV was automatically unchecked, so I'll get our developer to fix that right now. Dota, CS2. We have at the top for Prizepicks for CS2, we have Robin versus Alliance. First two map player kills under 28 at minus 1.25 is the best option there. Underdog has S1N versus M80. First two map player kills over 26 at a 2.5, which is solid. Swisher, headshots over 12.5 at a 2. Jack Smo, map 1-2 kills under 33.5. So you got a bunch of options for Underdog. Nothing for Betr there, I believe. Does DraftKings pick 6 any? Hot Streak have any? Hot Streak has some. Robin over 25.5. S1N under 28.5. Two really good ones there. And then I believe, does Flip have any? No. Okay, so that's it. Last but not least, Valorant doesn't have any lines available at the moment. All right, so I'm not going to recap because we went through so many, but there's so many options. Look what just popped in. This is what I mean by great value pops in nonstop. Jason Tatum rebounds over 9.5 is minus 143 PME consensus odds. The highest odds get up to 10.5 on some sportsbooks. BetOnline has this line at 10.5. So very interesting spot here on the over Jason Tatum rebounds of 9.5 as a good value option. Looking at MLB, nothing too crazy. This play right here, Christopher Sanchez outs over 16.5 sticks out to me with the minus 146 at Pinnacle and the projection of 17.07, a 0.57 projection differential. Remember, one of the biggest difference with Props Made Easy is not only do we have all these books and have all this data available to you that you can find, but we also have our projected stats when it comes to NBA, MLB, NHL, and NFL. We have player projections that just brings your boxes that you're checking per player to a whole nother level. You know what I mean? Because our projected stats come from a top-notch source in the industry. And so there's so much data and so much information into those already that just those alone showing you over is interesting. So if you can find a spot where the PME consensus is high on a player and the projection agrees, I mean, obviously, your hit rate's going to be higher if you're consistently playing plays like that. Thank y'all for joining me as always, man. Y'all have an amazing Friday. Let's get this money, and I'm out. Peace.